to work. So let's cook. All right. Let's go to Canva. There we go. Everything you guys want to know about AI is on your screen. Actually, I'm going to do this. Hold on, I'll make this a little better. There we go. Oh, whoa, way better. Oh, way better. Nice. So, this is everything in the AI world, or at least the journey, the roadmap of someone who wants to get into AI and like proficient with and like have some like dangerous AI skills that like doubles your productivity. Like this is going to be your journey. Now, this is mostly for entrepreneurs because it has a lot of like automation. That's like Zapier, chatbots, voice agents, and then the holy grail, AI employees. So, over the next hour, I'm going to just start teaching you guys how to use some of these really cool tools that are out there so you can get ahead using AI. I think that is what we're going to do. So, I think I have some little topic here. All right. We're going to go through the top 5 AI tools. Pretty much, yeah, if I had to simplify it, I think these would be like the top 5 AI tools. Let's go to here, like, you definitely need Claude, actually, instead of Gemini. Claude, you don't need 11 Labs. Well, 5, 6. I feel like I should get rid of, it's not applicable to everyone. That pretty much has, and I would probably teach them. I should probably take out Notion. That way it's a little focused. Yeah, I would say that's pretty much. Like, if you need 5 AI tools to get stuff done, I think you could get by with those just to start off. There's a ton of other ones. Like, this isn't like the be all. There's actually like 25 AI tools, but these are like the best for the different categories. At least it allows you to like generate images, videos, all that fun stuff. I wonder, do you guys, I'll let you guys vote too. Do you guys want to see a demo of these tools and how to use them? Or do you want to see a make.com automation to post content to LinkedIn on autopilot? 11 Labs. I mean, there's other. I mean, 11 Labs is really good. Tools, nice. It's like, do you guys want to see the tools or like automation? I'm just kind of curious. No GitHub. GitHub's kind of like, I mean, if you want to get into like vibe coding, then I would throw probably a Firebase right here. Let's see. Hold on. Oops. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'd throw a Firebase over there. Demo of the tools. Okay, cool beans. Nice. I just wanted to see like what you guys want to see. So this works out. Okay, so let's do a demo of top 5 AI tools and how you can start using them. Because the main goal is not to be just dependent on like one tool like ChatGPT. You want to know custom GPTs, Claude, GenSpark, Midjourney. Do I have Claude twice? I have Claude twice. let's throw a Zapier for some automation. That would be very simple. I appreciate the donut. Okay, cool. So we're going to go through these, and then we'll go through demos and use cases of how to actually use these. Sorry, just trying to get camera working, but there. Okay. So, top 6. Yeah, well, it's not that it's not applicable for everyone, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say, yeah, top 6. Because I think you got to know Zapier if you want to get into any of those. And then Firebase is really helpful because if you build something useful like in Claude or custom GPT, you're eventually going to just build an app anyways. Like you just go straight to app. This will allow you to automate anything in your business. So we'll go through top 6. Cool. Top 6 AI tools. Let's go through these. Let's go. First one, runner up, is ChatGPT. Now, I'm not going to go over like how to do prompt engineering. It's too basic. Instead, I'm going to show you the power of custom GPTs and how you can automate a ton of stuff. So, oh yeah, take a screenshot, everyone. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Take a screen. These are pretty much the best of enough use cases that's like you could be. It's a pretty dangerous multi-tool if you want to think about it. I like to think of this as like a multi-tool right here. It's like you're pretty dangerous. Hold on. I want a very simple one. Simple, but reliable. Copy. Cool. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a visual person. So we'll quickly go through each of these. Perfect. So custom GPTs, it's not so much ChatGPT. ChatGPT is pretty basic. There's more powerful AI tools that you'll get more use out of instead of just talking to ChatGPT. You're really using ChatGPT for custom GPTs, which are custom apps. And I'll basically do a demo of what custom GPTs, but think of them like they could be either tools or advisors, and I'll go through some of those. Like it could be a tool like a meeting summarizer, invoice generator, or it could be an advisor like a business coach, life coach, board of advisors. Claude is great because Claude allows you to custom GPTs do have projects. You can do custom projects in both ChatGPT and Claude. They both have projects, but they both have things separate. Like then they also have custom GPTs, which are basically custom built just text apps. Claude has artifacts, which is interesting. Artifacts is pretty much it's basically like a web app. It basically writes HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code, and then runs it in a small mini browser, basically, which is kind of cool. GenSpark's a beast of a tool. We'll do some cool things with GenSpark. Think of GenSpark as like 9 large language models plus a suite of tools plus GenSpark, like GenSpark or plus MCP as well too. So GenSpark can do a lot of what all of these other tools can do as well too. Thank you. Then Midjourney is basically the best image generator. Image and video. So you got image and video done in one app, and you could generate really high quality stuff. To the stuff, put the point is like you could run ads basically on those. Then next you could do automation. So this is, I mean, you can literally automate anything in your business. So anything in your marketing, your sales, if you're doing things manually at the office or at work, knowing how to use Zapier can save you days, if not weeks of time. And that's like just to get you lightly into automation. Then I'd get you into like make.com and then also like NAN. So Zapier is just easier to use for beginners. I don't like throwing NAN with beginners because they get overwhelmed. Zapier is like super easy. So it's more like, and then just get quick win. It's just, or at least like quickly set up the implementation or the automation basically. That's what you're looking for. So nice. Let's actually skip through. I'm going to skip chat custom GPTs. We've kind of seen them. Let's go to Claude. Say, hey, Claude, how's it going? Claude's like, yo, it's been a while, buddy. I haven't seen you. You gotta like check your email. It's like, thank you, Claude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Claude. Okay, I think I'm still on the plus plan, which is nice. A lot of people like using Claude over ChatGPT. Claude has a lot of really easy to use features, real easy native language. Like it doesn't sound like a robot, for example. And you could build some really cool, like functional apps, basically, not like real business tools, which is nice. One planner, two builder, free image gen, automation, mobile apps. Is this for how the top six are kind of like broken down? Tinfoil, let me know. Oh, if I were to break down categories, it's like just basic chatbot, but I would use them for like building applications. So like building custom apps, building mini tools with custom GPTs. So I'll have a suite of custom GPTs that are like business tools, which basically, like here, these are a bunch. One Housecraft offers, one is a ghostwriter. Shout out to Sarah for writing a book. One's a business coach. One's a board of directors. One's an invoice generator. Like all of these are like custom builds, like GPTs. So they save time. It's like building a custom little program that pretty much automates a lot of stuff, like writing all my content, super easy. So, and then Claude and Genspark, I mean, they're not the same per se, but Claude is really good at coding and then also writing as well too. So you can get away with really using a lot of cool things in Claude. They look like employees. Eventually, they will be. We're not that far away. Think of like Fathom. That's already an employee's job, taking notes, summarizing them. Like that's a like. I mean, the first one that everyone should try is honestly like Fathom or Fireflies because Fathoms is free. Hey, Winston. Fathom is completely free as just a quick win, simple AI note taking tool. Like this is very easy where it's like this is already a full time person's job that's like you don't need just real quick win. You can download Fathom today, it's completely free. And then you can have an AI note taker take all the notes for every and then the video and it's like it's super helpful. What would be the best to code a website with no experience? If you're selling digital products, honestly just Stan Store. If you're selling physical products, I mean you could get away with I mean I'm biased. I like Lead Pages, honestly. There's no coding whatsoever. And you could do a lot of like real simple things like funnels, ads, webinars, all that fun stuff. So this is just a quick win. Fathom's just a real simple AI note taking tool. Put number one in the chat if you guys want to see a demo of Fathom too. While we're here, anyways, I create an awesome sales paper. Yeah, Genspark could create websites too. Genspark's really dope. So, projects and artifacts. So the interesting thing about Claude is Claude has the ability to create web apps, which is basically this stuff. Then here, dope. I'll do a little demo, Nika. So here is basically this is what Claude could do. Claude could write just raw HTML, CSS code. You don't have to learn how to code. Trust. And then it just renders it like in a browser. That's all it's doing. GenSpark has the same function. Abacus has the same function. Stuff like this. Claude and ChatGPT Codex are the same thing. I don't know. I have to remind myself what ChatGPT Codex is. I think Codex they're trying to do the automation. Is a coding agent. I haven't tried OpenAI Codex, honestly. At least because right now everything's ran off. Claude is like the gold standard for like if you're building apps, you're coding. Like second to that would be like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to go for where there. From the second place, you can also kind of go into another. I mean, even Gemini is also really good at coding. So, but these kind of things are like Claude has GitHub integration. Yep, Supabase. Oh yeah, Supabase is really good too. If you guys haven't tried, or I'm sorry, not I'm sorry, Base 44. Correction, Base 44. If you want, so it's like yeah, custom Firebase, but their security. Yeah, security is always the biggest thing when you're building your app. Base 44 builds apps, easy enough, more or less. But a lot of people have been like amazed or like very impressed with what it could do. I haven't played with it. Let's just reporting dashboard. Oh, it's gonna make me log in. I do not have an account for Base 44. But let's sign up. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to sign up for Base 44. So 1 second. Okay, I got to verify my email. Bear with me. I'm signing up for Base 44 right now, so we can literally play with it. 65163. Because I haven't played with it honestly. So, Of course, I don't type the password right. Oh no, I did. Haha. Cool. Okay. I'll do that later. Nice. Now we are in Base 44. I just created an account, so thank you for everyone being patient. Let's play with Base 44. So we can build an app. What type of app do you guys want to build? A CRM, productivity, entertainment, personal finance? What's in the productivity? What's in the productivity section here? A Pomodoro timer, to do, mind map, goal tracker. I kind of feel like a goal tracker would do really good. You guys want to do? Let's do that. So let's do. Nice. Let's do a to-do list organizer. So then when a task is it plays confetti. That's probably not how you spell confetti. And simple. Okay. You can actually have ChatGPT to create you a Base 44 prompt for what you want to build to save you a ton of credits. That probably for sure would definitely be a good thing. We'll definitely do that in the next version. So now, I mean, this is just let's just see how far we can get with, I mean, very basic prompt, basically. So right now, oh my god, I'm building an app. What's the best thing for coding a Shopify store? I don't know. I don't know anything about Shopify stores, unfortunately. I know more if you're selling like a product or service. We were talking about that today too. Hello, Tello. Nice. So, waiting for it to build our app. I made a custom GPT, asks a few questions, and then creates your base 44 prompt. Nice. So apparently you guys are building way better, crazier things than me. Let me see. I'll use ChatGPT because GenSpark's going to be a little bit too much. You a base 44 prompt engineer expert. I want you to take my regular prompt and turn it into a product requirement document specifically designed for base 44 so that that AI tool can build my app. Here's my prompt. Nice. How many accounts do people have? So now, yeah, you guys are right. I definitely have to get a sampler. Can you show my... Oh, I want my... Stop rendering. It's like I want the original prompt, but that's fine. So now, let's see. Nice. I'm excited to try. So we can even try the difference. Like this is a way better prompt. Create a to-do list. Here's the core features. Now I gave it a very simple one, so we're using 4.0 model. Should use 03 for this instead. What do you recommend? Lost Pest. Oh, that's pretty basic. So now I want to see this layout. There we go. Oh, nice. So my basic prompt, not anything special, brought this up. Oh, wow. You get dashboards. Nice. It is too. This is actually not bad. This is actually like if I've tried Lovable and Lovable won't make it like super interactive. Let's test this out. Test description, blah blah blah. Medium priority. Create a task. Oh, my first bug. Resolve. Let's see what it does. But kind of functional. It has AI resolution 2 and doesn't burn credits, which is nice. A true lovable love mock data. Hey, Coach Jaja. Hope you're having a blessed day. We're vibe coding right now. Lovable and V0 are my go-to, but this looks very solid. Very nice. Like this was like my prompt was very basic. Like literally like I did not even go crazy with the prompt at all. I was like just to-do list. Oh, does it play confetti? I wonder. I don't know if the back end is. We have some very smart people on the call. So if you guys know if it's local, oops. Zoom out. There we go. Okay, so it fixed something. No, all the app like V0, Lovable, Replit, Bolt, Bubble, they're all a little bit different in how they work. Basically, you just have to try and just play with it. So I think now test. Oh look, it added it. Test. So it actually stored the data. I don't know how it's storing the data. I'm sure now I know nothing about backend. I am not a programmer in any way. Oh, and look, you can export it to GitHub. That's pretty cool. You can even export projects. Coder David, I'm gonna pin his comment right now. I'm gonna pin everyone meet David. He's coderdude.com. Hey, nice, got the website. David's a software developer with 20 years experience. I'm not a software expert. I'm not a software. I pretend to be one, but I'm definitely not one. So all my stuff is copy paste. So David can actually build out your app. If you start in Lovable, Replit, Bolt, anyone like that, and you have an app, David can take your app to final product, basically. Nice. Firebase is like, I know it's like, okay, hold on, let's see. Does it do confetti? Did it follow my instructions? That's the whole point. Ready? 3, 2, 1. No confetti. It did not get the confetti notification. Oh, wait, maybe. Nope. There's an interesting, like. But this is just one. Time to Firebase Studio has a super generous free limit currently gate kept massively by users. There's other ones, guys. Where can I learn AI step by step to get a certificate? We need to create a community. I wonder where. If only there was a place to get certified using AI. No, and actually learn AI in just 8 weeks. So this is one. There's another one which, if you haven't tried, I highly recommend Firebase or Firebase as well too. Monica, hey Monica. Monica's like, I've been using Base 44. The UI looks so good. Nika's like, haha, Aline. Try both. Honestly, I'm just in the base one right now. Again, what's Base 44 price? So you guys can see the price breakdown. Oh, is that what you said when you were like on the elite plan? Like, geez, free 25, 100 messages for $20, 250 for $50. Wow, that escalates quickly. Is Sharon on? I haven't seen Sharon. Good question. Wait, Sharon, I think she DM'd me though. Yeah, this escalates really expensive. But on the other side too, there's Firebase. Firebase is relatively free. Oh, on YouTube. Sharon, if you're on YouTube, say hi. We do have 2 people on YouTube. Firebase pricing is ridiculously good compared to all of these. Oh yeah, like because you could get by so much on the free plan. Like the free plan is like very generous. Um, like you're gonna have to go through a lot of stuff to finally get to, um, actually to where you can actually charge. Like all the other ones are gonna nickel and dime you for every edit, and then but at least with Firebase, you can actually do front end and back end. So I'm just gonna open one of my projects. This, I don't know. I think I took a book and turned it into a program. Let's see when this runs or how this runs. Right now it's like initializing environment. So for everyone that wants to build an app, I'd probably start with Firebase, um, just because it's free. Like for you could get really far, and then the back end is like also secured. Just also be aware of like security. I think the whole T app that happened with the actual two hacks. Well, not they're not really hacks, but like two data leaks, I should say, for the T company. Basically, it's like it was a public database, so it's like you don't want that to happen. Firebase is pricing really good. Compatibility with backends and Google services, meaning everything's in one place. Oh, it's starting the app. We are checking out an app. Hope everyone's having a great day. Please put your AI questions in the chat. Today we are learning AI. We're going through like the top 6 AI tools that you could get started. Like this is a pretty dangerous combination. If you had to pick like 6 of really powerful tools, like this will get you started. So please, everyone, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Definitely take a screenshot of these while we build an app. I have not touched the keyboard yet. Just kidding. Back in the day. Oh. What's this? Oh, I think this was a. Got a comment on Firebase. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff. Does this actually work? Oh, that timer actually works. So you got a countdown Pomodoro timer. I forgot what I used for the. What was the prompt? This was just a task manager, like a to-do list, basically, but it has a lot of requirements. I think I went overkill on basically ChatGPT asking for all the prompts or for all the features of it. It's a little overkill for basically. Are you vibe coding this? Well, this was just the one shot. So this is another simple task. So if I do, let's say, buy a car, add it as a task. Wait, does it have AI? Where'd it go? Test. Test. I don't know where it does that. But it's not adding. Why? Upcoming. You could kind of see. There's kind of something here. Not all the way, though. There's a lot that has to go into it. And then if we check it, things just clear, but you can't see the... Can't see the rest of it. This was not bad. That was horrible. There's a much... I know I have better. We did Happy-Put, Musebook. I think Mind Architect. I may still have Firebase if you're reviewing, still a work in progress. You want to see your app? Let's see. SOVU.app. Let's review. Let's play a new game show. Let's review your vibe coded app live. If you let's just do a new segment just for fun. If you vibe coded something and it's interesting and you want to share it and it's public, put it in the chat and we'll check it out. Let's do that. Let's check this out. So we're going to check out what's oh, you need to have a name. You don't even have a name on your profile. That's okay. I'm still gonna pin your profile. This is this gentleman's, I think. Yep. The Gemini API is currently down. Rest should be okay. Stop applying to the voice. Start getting offers. The Essential AI Toolkit for students and graduates to build a standout resume, find the right jobs, and walk into interviews with confidence. By the way, what's your name? Thomas. Okay, Thomas. I'm going to pin your name, Thomas. Actually, there. Everyone meet Thomas. This is an app that he vibe coded. Very interesting. Right now, we're trying a new segment. Check out my vibe coded app. So, you guys, the audience members, can submit your vibe coded app and we could check it out. Wow. Trusted by a lot of attorney or a lot of like universities. Nice. And the search struggle the old way, the Sovu way. I hope I pronounced that right. ATS optimization, mock interviews, all in one dashboard. Your success story starts here. Get twice as many job offers. We actually do, Thomas. We have quite a few members in the audience. We actually have two members in the audience that are in your niche, that they are career coaches or software developers working in the career app education, career app space. Your chart path to offer, very nice. Jay says tough UI, bro. Very nice, very nice. Create my CV. Create my clear plan. Can I just create a name? Mike. I'll make it test@gmail.com. Test. How far can we get? Your passer was don't care about that. Don't care about that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on behind the scenes here? We have a lot of wait, I don't want to cancel. Oh, there's a lot. I kind of wish this thing would like pop out a little just so I could see, but I get it. I think that's fine. Application, like yeah, because it's like I kind of would wish. Oh wait, no, it does have it. There you go. Duh. Sorry, user onboarding for the first time. You're actually seeing a brand new user use your app for the first time, and I'll speak out loud so that you can hear me and my thoughts, so that yeah, we could actually all learn like how a user is actually using your app, which is actually kind of interesting too. This is cool. Very impressive. Put Thomas, put down below what did you use to vibe code this, because this is very comprehensive. So we have an application tracker to track and manage your job applications, a company hub to organize research on important employers, a list of contacts, and then your goals. Nice, which could be, can I create a goal? Goal one, test. Yep, creates the goal. There is data. Can you use this in the UK? Oh, interesting. Let me give you pro 1 second. Oh, up, up. The app gods are blessing me with the pro upgrade behind the scenes. That's actually cool. It's like, hey, I know the developer. No, I'm just kidding. Refresh. I have been gifted pro version. So we shall find out what that enables. Okay, so we're testing out an app. It's for a career tracker. You've got your applications, companies, the contacts, your goals. We logged a goal. You can see not started. Ooh, you can move around. That's pretty cool. Completed, in progress. I like that. Event browser. Hey, we've got August 4th, AI and Dev. Ooh. So we got some events. San Francisco, London online. Very cool. Got my notes. Interview prep. So now we have paste a job description below to start a tailored mock interview built into it. Look at that. So you can do a mock interview in here and use one of your job descriptions. I have a job search. I actually have a job description. I'll put in there just to see. I think it's this one. This is what I mean for context. This would be your competitors ish, not your competitor, but I use a Notion database to keep track of job applications back whatever 2023. There's like a ton in here, and this was a whole system that I used for Notion to track job applications, and then I would track it based on the different statuses, such as like rejected, qualifies, scheduling, screen, first, second, third, technical, offer negotiation. And then I would put notes, like any notes related to it. So like quick reference. And then is it a hard yeah or a maybe no kind of thing. And then inside of it, it had a template. I don't know if you could get inspiration for this. So this is a template where each one of these sections would be an interview round. So I'd know who round one, round two, so I could just document the whole thing. Um, if I want to know like all the series about the, if I want to do a deep dive on the company, how to prepare basically. Now I would just rip this in a custom GPT. Honestly, this was before custom GPTs. Like basically what I'm sharing. Um, and then yeah, just get key takeaways, roadblocks, questions, top five specific. So this is what I was using to track jobs basically. Oh wait, I was gonna get a job application because I want to test this mock interview function. Mm, let's just pick this one for example. Well, let's actually pick something I do know. Do this one. Oh, this one's easy. Okay. So I have a job application. Copy. We're testing it out. And paste. Start generating interview. I had a spreadsheet that I know this. We all had our own system for job tracking. It's like such a pain. So all I did was create an account. Thomas kindly upgraded me to Pro, and we discovered a feature in here called Interview Prep, where if you paste a a job description, now it's going to test an interview, and it actually talks. There's a text to speech function too. I think it's my audio. Oh no, wait here. Oh wow.
Based on your experience, describe a time you had to troubleshoot a complex issue within Salesforce and how you approached resolving it. Walk me through your problem solving process and the outcome.
Key stakeholder in sales department came to me with a problem. I calmly typed the problem in ChatGPT. I executed on the first answer, and the problem was resolved. Aw, I think you guys missed it. Sorry, I was talking. Sorry, I was like, if you guys got cut off, I could play it again. But it was basically asking me for like an experience that basically when I use Salesforce and things, tell me about the problem, and I was like, yeah. I executed. I asked ChatGPT, it was fine, and then it gives me, while you successfully resolve that issue, your description lacks depth and detail to better showcase your terms of well. I used a star method. That's actually really dope as a feedback for interviews. Like for sure, that would help if I was just starting off beginning interviews. Like I would definitely like that's really good feedback. That's really cool. What else do we have in here? AI toolkit. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Provide your CV, resume. Nice. We can upload that. Provide your job descriptions. Man, if you had like you please don't build this, but if you had like basically a like a hotkey like where you could do snippets, like that would be really cool if you could do snippets to like paste for at least something to help them fill out the application process faster, fill out the forms is always a big thing. Ooh, night mode, light mode. You put a lot of time into this for sure. Like that looks a lot better. Nice settings, vocal preference. Yeah, it looks good. It's functional. There's a lot in here. There's a lot. I don't know if you want to like maybe simplify it to like what is like the main, like what is the main, like I would get rid of goals. I would, there's companies, contacts, event browser. That's nice. Notes. That all works in there. And then maybe maybe a Chrome extension. Now I'm just making up stuff, but maybe a Chrome extension when they're, let's say this was like a Zoom interview right here or something, it could pop out on the right hand side just like this as a Chrome extension. It pops out and then it has all the notes referencing, so they could be on a Zoom and then they're talking to the person and then they had all their notes right here. That would be, and then with an AI that could, I don't know, detect the speech. I don't know about thinking about that stuff, but yeah, I think about adding a calendar page which syncs all the dates across the apps in one big calendar. Chrome extension would be dope. Yeah, just thoughts. Nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Thomas who vibe coded this entire app. I don't think you said what you used to vibe code it, Thomas. If you use, share what you use. If it was like a replet or a cursor, it's fully functional. Ooh, forms. Even so, the application tracker would be great, like, because as a Chrome extension you could just add things easily um to basically Notion. This is just a Chrome extension where you could just like save a page to Notion real quick. This would be great for the application tracker, like, because you'll be looking at a job and then if you have like a Chrome extension that just says click to save, that would be perfect. Because the application, like, filling this out manually every time would suck. Like, I keep it simple unless like unless the interview process started, then I would fill this process out like later on in the stage kind of thing. But yeah, Firebase Studio and Gemini. Well, that's pretty dangerous. Pin. So everything you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, was vibe coded with Firebase Studio and Gemini. Very cool. I mean, it's fully functional. It works. It stores the data. Like, the next thing is just to do a beta launch. I would, and then definitely live stream daily. Just exactly, basically exactly what I'm doing. Basically, just live stream daily, and then that way you could talk about your app. So basically, because you can onboard people, and if you live stream, because your whole live stream is basically going to be around how to get a job, basically. So, and then you're going to showcase the tool of how it's easier to track all the job applications, basically, using this tool. That's basically what you want to do with this. See, there, that works out a little better. Nice. I think it's a great app. So, nice. Everyone, place what you think, comments, feedback inside the comments so Thomas could check them out. And the app website, I don't want to butcher the name, sovu.app. Sovu.app. Hey, look at that, Thomas. You like it. There you go. Reprompt loves it. Sarah loves it. Got a lot of great people. Like, congratulations. The whole thing now is now the fun part, which is marketing. That's the next thing. Congratulations. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Does anyone else have a app that they vibe coded and they want to share? And we'll go through it and check it out. How many stop applying, start getting offers? And by the way, the website is very clean, Thomas. If you had like a VSL, like a 2-minute video right here, just like 2-minute video, and then it just kind of shows like how to use the app all the way through, that would do great right here. Like, just slap a 2-minute like screen record you on camera kind of thing. That would do good, for example. All right, Sarah. Sarah's up next. I vibe coded it on lovable.dev. Reprompt, share yours, but share it without the URL, for example. So, and we'll check out yours, reprompt. I'm going to go to Sarah, but I think my URL It's not showing the whole URL, but hold on. I think I could do this. Aha! So now, technically on TikTok and YouTube, you can't see the URL. So there you go, Sarah. Haha. Okay, I'm going to get our next one. Oh, who created Sovu app? Sovu app? That was Thomas. I'm going to pin Thomas's profile. But Thomas, you got to change your name. Or you actually got to put your name in your profile. This is Thomas. Thomas vibe coded the Sovu app on basically Firebase Studios and Gemini, which is actually, that's a pretty dangerous combination. So for everyone, if you're like, yo, how do I like get on your Firebase Studio and Gemini? Okay, I'm gonna log into. Wait, can you send it in a circle? Oh, I hope you send it in a circle. If you send it in a circle, I can get it. Cool. Then you guys saw how I was using Notion for job tracking. This one's cool. I mean, this was base 44 at follow back Thomas. There we go. Nice. Thomas is gonna get some followers and beta testers. If you want a beta test, just send Thomas a DM too, so you can try it out, help you get the job, help you land the dream job with Thomas's app, and then become a case study as well too, so that Thomas could say like, my app will get you twice more. Okay, wait, I have two, and I have Shamika. Okay, wait. Sarah, are you sending it in TikTok? Sarah, send it in Circle. That would be helpful. And then is Nikki still here? Or Nika still here? No, she left. Okay, no worries. Cool. Okay, so while we wait, I gotta. Well, let me log into TikTok. Yeah. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna log into TikTok. Bear with me. That way, I think I can get Sarah's, and we could demo that one. Almost there. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I gotta do the "Am I a human?" test. Hold on. Gotta do the email test too. Gotta get the email code. Thanks for being patient. We are going to get the special Demo Next app from Sarah. Okay, cool. I think that blocks the URL. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I finally get my Circle notifications too, so that's actually helpful. Okay, so just whatever I do, don't show the URL. Got it. Actually, URL's hidden for everyone. Haha. Okay. Okay. This is an app. Actually, I could just do this. Hold on. And then this is an app that was vibe coded by Sarah. So, welcome everyone that's new. We're doing a new series called Review My Vibe Coded App. I know, very fancy. We just made it up in the spot, where we're checking out people's vibe coded apps live, and we're giving them feedback, and we hope that they're all successful. Everything you see, this was vibe coded using Lovable. So the previous one, Thomas made his with Firebase Studio and Google Gemini, with pretty much both are relatively free. And now this one is done with Lovable. Lovable does great UI. So this is a assessment for resilient edge capacity and alignment profile. Wow, that's a lot of words. An interactive tool for self-evaluation of professional satisfaction, resilience, and stress. Your recap shows where your personal and professional energy systems are misaligned. The assessment evaluates 3 domains of your professional well-being: vocation satisfaction, occupation burnout, and secondary stress effects. Oh, I know a lot of people could be relating to this. So you go through and you rate it just like an assessment. Do I find medium purpose? I'm just gonna pick random ones as much as just to kind of go through. Now this one is testing, so occupational burnout. I'm just gonna pick random ones. Can I do two at the same time? No, only one. Nice. Then secondary stress. I'm just gonna pick random ones. The answer is 3. So now it's going to calculate my results. This was all whoa. Oh, now we got an interactive chart here. So this is my well-being profile. I have 20% score. Oh, 73. Dope. So score of vocation satisfaction, meaning I love my job. Occupational burnout. I don't know what these mean. Out of 30 to 50%. I'm like, what's the base? Is 60 good as a range? A range would be cool. Adjusted score. Oh, it already got adjusted. It was like, hey, your score is so bad, we had to adjust the test. Your overall professional well-being shows both strengths and areas for growth. Building on existing positive practices. Vocation satisfaction. Hey, 22 out of 30 looks high. Very good. Ooh, moderate burnout. This I understand. This looks a lot more easier to understand. I'm like, I understand colors. I know as long as this doesn't light up red, I think we're good, pretty much. And then reflections, next steps, save your results. Ooh, print results. This is cool. Now we're gonna get a print to PDF function. There it is. It saves the whole exam and the results. That's actually really cool. That blows my mind. Okay, now I'm gonna go see that. Yep, names it and everything. Gives you the whole assessment, what you scored, took screenshots. I don't know if that counts. And then it goes all the way down, gives you your score. I feel like, have you seen the pentagram where it's like a range? I don't know what those charts are called. I feel like one of those charts would be better right here. Like something like, yeah, like a radar chart or a spider chart. I feel like it should render. I don't know if that's too advanced, but I think it would be something like this. Would be a lot better to understand than, I don't know, the bars. But don't count me. My opinion is like, I thought you were like, eh. I'm like, well, take it for what it is. Because I'm like, because I don't know. Because if the top is the top, like, or what you could do is basically, if 0 to 10, this is lightly coded red, this would be yellow, and then this would be green. This one would be green. Then I could visually just see to be like, oh, I'm in the yellow zone. Okay, I want to get to this top bar, which is the top 30. Like, this is the max of where you want to be. And then the color coding this red, I would be like, oh my god, that looks low and it's in the red zone. I don't know what the red zone means, but that must be an indicator. Because that would be like the benchmark, basically, like if it gives you like a visual range. That would be interesting. Or even there's the spider chart would be really cool. I'm sure it could probably do a spider chart. Like, it's pretty hard. It could draw 5 fingers, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, and then for question support. This is great. So everything you see was vibe coded by Sarah Back, our star student in our community. I'm trying to pin your comment right now. I'm going to pin your comment. There we go. This is Sarah. She used Lovable, all built with Lovable. Lovable, Lovable. And quickly vibe coded a web page that is an assessment, calculates your score, and then based on your score for the 3 different sections, it will even show you an interactive chart, which is really cool. And then it even prints to a PDF. I think that's also pretty cool. Like, you get a whole PDF of, like, that makes like a great lead magnet right there, basically, too. Backed by backed by a lot of research teams. Backed by the best research teams. That's very interesting. I think you can see your score. Nice. Next steps. Take some time to reflect on results. What patterns do you notice? Resources. If you resolve. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Call to action. What's the call to action here? So they get the score. They get the test. Save it. This is reflection and next steps. I feel like you should pitch something here instead of reflection next steps. Like pitch, like call now, or try our free course, or watch our free webinar, or watch our masterclass, or get our free guide or ebook or something like that. I feel like there should be, or go to our page to contact us to speak with an expert or something like that. I feel like there should be like a call to action here. But other than that, A+. A+. Nice. It's for employees HR. Oh, nice. So then you can score it, save it, and then save it in your employee HR file. Where they're like, Jonathan, how's the workforce burnt out? They're like, nope, still chugging along. Still has energy. There's a lot of room. A lot of that candle can still burn out. a lot more of that candle can burn. So, very cool. So to create an assessment, give an evaluation, give a score, and save that as a PDF, that's pretty impressive. EAPS. What does that stand for? Employee assistance programs. So these are confidential employee programs, support personal workforce challenges that may impact the work. This is that survey that you get where they're like, it's an anonymous survey for us to detect your satisfaction. And they emphasize everything you see is anonymous. And you always wonder, you're like, is this going to be used to fire me? That's funny. Nice. Congratulations. That is an app completely built using Lovable from Sarah in the chat. Let me pin Sarah's comment again. Nice. Thank you so much, Sarah, for participating, for sharing, for showing what's possible with AI, with these AI tools. We're just vibe coding here. Everyone here, vibe code. Vibe code, vibe code, vibe code. That's the lesson right here. We're just inspiring you to vibe code. You can start with You can start with Firebase. You can start with Lovable. You can start with, I would definitely start with like Lovable, just a quick win. Then I would go to Firebase just to like start building your next real deeper, bigger project. I would stick with just those two. And then you can vibe code pretty much there. Next one, reprompt. So for everyone just watching, we are rating. We are giving feedback to people who vibe coded an app and are sharing the app with the community so that we can see what's possible, what tools did they build it, Lovable, Gemini, Spark, Bolt, Replit, Cursor. And so our next one is going to be reprompt. So reprompt, let's check out yours. GUI, oh yeah, GUI, paper.com. I got the GUI, I got the paper, GUI, paper dot br. Okay. Ah, I was missing the .br. So this is reprompt. Reprompt in the chat. Welcome reprompt. Reprompt is sharing. I just pinned his comment right here. He's sharing an app that he built. What'd you build it with? We are dedicated to serving paper and pulp industry by streamlining connections between suppliers and buyers, make it easier to discover quality products and trusted services. Are those AI? They are AI. Those look really good, those photos. Lovable. Yeah, the pictures look really clean. I mean, that's a great picture. Ooh, got a video.
Cylindrical screens consist of a cylindrical housing, a perforated screen basket inside the housing, and a motor-driven rotating rotor positioned either inside or outside the screen basket. The screen basket is a...
Have you guys seen I think it's this. Anytime when I hear they're like describing a process, I'm not gonna find the meme. I'm not gonna find the meme. Dang. That's fine. I mean, it's very clean. So all this was in Lovable. Wow, you have a lot of pages too. So wait, and you kind of hooked up the blog, or looks like articles. Nice. So it just hyperlinks out. And then for businesses, nice. All this is built with Lovable. Wow. So let's pick this business. And it pulls up, shows all their name and details. Wow, even links. It's for a paper industry. Website looks better full page. All good though. I know I'm like right in the middle of like a much better full page. I think that will kind of get you a little more. There's a good search function in the category of the pages. It's actually pretty interesting. Do the socials work? Ooh, social buttons. I don't know if they matter, but social buttons, just need to update those. But very cool. Businesses about us. Yep, AI stock photo. Very, very cool. I mean, it looks real. Industry page has a cool map. Industry. Welcome to our industry. Do this. Oh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. Nice interactive map. And you can see all the different ones that are paper, pulp, or both. Gotcha. Because you're tracking all the suppliers for paper and pulp. Gotcha, and connecting them. Interesting. I mean, this is a big client, honestly. So, I don't know if you want to check that out. Contact name, placeholder. Little thing, but sign in. Ooh, got Brazil. Oh, congratulations. I think it looks great. Very nice, simple website built with Lovable. Very big industry. Like, this is... It's great with the videos. It's all interactive. It works, looks good. If I assume like this will be mobile. So mobile, simple, clean, great AI photos for stock photos. And I'm amazed that you're like managing all the different sub pages also too, all in Lovable. Like, that's interesting. Biggest part is the search fixation used in the category page. That makes it interesting. Where are you located? I have someone looking for a public speaker on AI in Tampa. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not in Tampa. I don't know. Depending on the event, I'll fly to Tampa. That might be a thing. So you could DM me, Tyler. Tyler, the creator. You can send me a DM. And I'll shoot you my email, and then you basically because I just finished. Actually, I just finished moderating. Speaking of public speaking, I just finished moderating this was last week. I moderated this AI conference. This one was actually pretty big. Showcase AI Virtual. If you guys are in the community, you have the recording for this. So this was a workshop where they talked about AI, automation, AI for revenue, how to automate anything, AI for business. I think they also still have the recording for it, more or less. They have a bunch of workshops that they're coming out for. Let me see if maybe, and then your boy is somewhere on this page. Oh yeah, there I am. There's Jonathan. So I do public speaking now. I'm now a public speaker. That's funny. So I practice I'm sorry. It's like a passport. I'm like slowly building up like little badges of like or conferences to speak at. So John is gonna get ready for speaking. This was a great event. If you're in the community, you have access to this recording, and then some people have special access. I gave to special things after all their training. They talked a lot about NAN and stuff like that, which was very interesting. That was one of the biggest things. Cursor, NAN. There was a lot of really good speakers. I met a mini AI celebrity. That's interesting. Nice. So shout out to, SideQuest. Reprop, thank you for sharing your website. Congratulations. I don't, where, but I think it's a great website. Like super nice, very clean, interactive. Everything, all of it works. And I'm sure you probably built this in the fraction of time, literally a fraction, like fraction. You should put how long did it take you to build all this in the comments, because basically, doing this manually would have took a ton of like weeks, if not months, like at least 2 or months. If you were to do all this manually, that's something very important. So the nice thing, so what we're showcasing basically, use AI tools. They will save you a ton of time. This would have took months to do manually. He did it in probably less than a few weeks. If he says a day, I'm gonna laugh. He's like, yeah, I just did that in a day. Actually, I just hit publish. I just started at 12 o'clock. A few months. It's way more complicated than what you've seen in the admin dashboard. Has a system to it. Yeah, there's a lot going on, especially for like all of these different pages, and all of the pages are interactive, which is super interesting. Like there's a lot of data that's being added and managed, and these are very interactive, like very cool for adding and managing clients. Yeah, there's a ton. So very powerful for what you can do. And then all of this was built. What did you say it was built with? Thank you, Tyler, the creator. I appreciate you. Happy Wednesday too. So thanks again, Lovable. Oh, okay. So yeah, so everything was built with Lovable. So you've got 2 apps that you could try out today. I honestly highly recommend Lovable just because it gives you a really nice UI and it gives you more confidence starting off. For building, you've got like something that you're like, oh, there's something here. It gives you that quick win, that dopamine, and then you're like, great, I want to keep building with it, which you should. Like, speaking of which, if anyone else has an app that you want to share with the community, just comment down below. I do, or put the URL, and we'll navigate it together. We'll show it to the audience. Where this is today's show and tell show and tell for my app, my AI vibe coded app. Um, let's go into my Lovable accounts. I have a Lovable account. It's just I'm just not on the free or paid plan. I'm not on the paid plan. I'm still on the free plan. I would love to play more with the Vibe code. Like this could be a whole thing. Like, how do you get started live streaming, or how would you recommend doing it? Thomas, that is a great question. I have been live streaming 90 95% since January. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So I'm coming up. Nice. Almost 6 months. Viva Tampa Bay. Gustavo, good to see you. Like all the members you see here, like all like Sarah in the chat, Gustavo, Viva Tampa Bay, all the members that join my community all found me through live streaming. So what I would say to you, Thomas, is pick a day or pick a time you could commit to every single day for 7 days a week. I chose 6 p.m. There's no right time. I've seen 10 a.m. Like the slots are really good, are like 10 to 11 a.m., 2 to 3 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. But just choose it based on your schedule, whatever works best for you that you could commit to. I chose every day at where's my profile? I chose every day. I think it was like 9 a.m. English with Monica started around the same time I started too, and it's like, so for going live, just pick a time and then just commit to every day as you can. So I'm like I commit to mine. So and then you don't have to like I don't have anything prepared. I should, but I usually just kind of go with the flow. But with the goal just to like teach, just to teach you guys something interesting with AI, basically. Any time is better than no time at all. Right? Like my goal is just to show up and teach you guys. Like we've talked about Claude. We've talked about some of the top 6 AI tools, basically. My whole and when you go live, you just want to give value. That's all you want to do. Just show up consistently, and give value. Give all the secrets away. Show people how they could vibe code an app in a live stream. You would get a ton of followers for sure. If you start vibe coding like on a stream right now, like you'll get a ton of followers. Like if I start right now vibe coding, I'll vibe code for the next like 10 minutes. We'll watch the number. It starts at 12 or starts at 11. We'll see if that number increases while I vibe code. But I don't even have to vibe code anything. I think I could just pick a previous project that I was working on. This is actually a dope project. Since you guys were show and telling, let me show and tell my app. So this is basically I wanted to turn a book into an interactive app. So we're using basically Lovable. I'm able to basically vibe code an app where basically I don't have to learn any, or I don't have to write any of the coding. And so this was a book. I think it was. Oh no! This was from a YouTube. So Brian Tracy did I think it was like a 4-hour seminar on YouTube, and it was about his like 17 powerful things. It was a seminar, and it was on YouTube. So I took that whole transcript and gave it to basically Lovable. Right? It's actually YouTube Brian Trace seminar. I think it was this one right here. The Phoenix seminar. By the way, it's a great seminar. The problem is that seminar is 9 hours. No. 9 hours. So I don't have time to sit through. I got through half. I kind of got through some. It was so good. I got through some of it, but then I was like, there's a lot that I'm missing. What if I turn this into an interactive app based on the transcript so that I can learn about the principles? So basically, I took the transcript from that and then put that into an app, gave it to Lovable, and Lovable is like, yo, I got this. Let me. Oh, wait. Let me build an app, master the psychology of achievement, 17 lessons from that seminar, and I want to start my journey. I'm going to sign up. This whole thing is not fully built out, but like there's no check or anything. There we go. I have to hack my own app. So now you have an interactive dashboard, and there's 17 lessons. Every time you complete a lesson, it will keep a score and move the bar. And then you have the different lessons, but other lessons are locked, so you can't get those. You could only get the first one, and then you have to complete it. And it's pretty easy. It just talks about like a principle from the book. I don't know if you guys want to take a screenshot of that, but it's a powerful principle. And then this is great because it allows me to like review the topics of the book basically. So, and then once you have that, then you do an exercise. You're like, okay, choose one specific area that you truly want to achieve. Is it career, fitness, quality, whatever? Make a conscious and firm decision now. Cool. And then once you complete the exercise, then it goes up and then gives you a little score boost bump. And then it also unlocks the next training basically. So this is all built using Lovable. So we're just kind of showing, everyone's showing their vibe coded app. So to inspire everyone, because everyone on this call is going to go vibe code an app right now, right? Just create a Lovable account and then just start building an app that you want. Like, oh, it's so powerful to learn how to build an app because you can automate a lot of stuff, not just whatever's tedious and manual and something that's unorganized that you want or more organized. Like that's where like you literally today, all of you have the power to vibe code and build an app and not write a single line. I didn't write a single line of code for any of this, but that's the really cool thing. And then you could do it for work. You could do it for and there's people that want or need help with vibe coding, or they need help with their vibe coded app basically. Oh, I got 5 credits left before my free account. But this is just an example of one vibe coded app. I don't have enough credits to go and do another one right now. But that's something very simple. So take a screenshot. We could do a little Midjourney next. Let's switch over to Midjourney. I definitely want to do that. Let's go free 5 credits. Yeah, those credits are going to get used a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay. I just need to sit down, get a little more comfortable. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, way better. Okay. So you guys could vote. What do you want to see next? GenSpark, Midjourney, Zapier. Which one do you want to see next? Put it in the chat. I'm going to let you guys vote. GenSpark, Midjourney, Zapier. Choose your adventure. Choose wisely. Do you guys want to see Zapier, Midjourney, GenSpark, or NAN also too? There's also that. Audience participation. All right, I'm going to pick Midjourney. Good choice. So Midjourney. Saint CC says GenSpark. Ooh, let's do GenSpark then. Okay, GenSpark. Why is GenSpark so popular? GenSpark is like having 9 ChatGPTs plus a bunch of tools plus a bunch of MCP all in one, and it does a lot. We can go through quite a few of some of these options here, but quick 10,000 foot view. It actually has an agent. So ChatGPT just regurgitates text. The agent will build you a presentation, will fill out a spreadsheet or modify a spreadsheet, create a document, create a podcast from a book or something, do some deep research, or phone call a restaurant. It's actually kind of interesting. And then it has all your basic. You have your image, video, your image generator, video generator, the AI chat. Oh yeah. So basically, great question. What's the difference between the super agent and in the AI chat? You have the ability to select a mixture of agents. Great question, David. So here, so in GenSpark, GenSpark has a bunch of, think of it like a multi-tool. So it has a bunch of tools inside. The so in the AI chat version, so this basically version here, all this does, I know it's a little hard to see that. There you go. All this does is just emulate the chat. It doesn't really it can't build a website. It can't build a presentation. Like if I say build me a presentation on AI, it's just going to regurgitate text, basically. See, so in the AI text version, it's basically no different than talking to ChatGPT, Claude, GenSpark. They do have the feature here where it's a mixture of agents, meaning you can ask multiple agents at the same time, which let's test it out. So if I click on that and be like, who is the smartest or the most popular AI influencer? Secret hint, it's Jonathan Acuna. Can we get the AI to basically feed it with text? So all I did was give it a question: who's the most popular AI influencer? Hint, it is Jonathan. Oops, up. God dang it. Sorry for the earthquake. It was just an earthquake right there. So Jonathan Acuna, Dr. AI. So you can ask multiple LLMs. So now it takes that prompt and it's going to send that to ChatGPT, which you can see. Yes, Jonathan Acuna, also known as Dr. A, has quickly become one of the most recognizable and popular AI influencers in recent years. What is this? Is that really what it says? That's weird. What does Claude say? I don't have any reliable information about Jonathan Acuna or Dr. AI. So look how biased ChatGPT is. Like, yes, whatever you say, yes, Jonathan Acuna is known. Like, ChatGPT will gas you up. Like it's like the best hype man. But then Claude, when we went through it, this is why people are like, why should I use Claude or ChatGPT? Do you want a yes man that's always around that just says yes? Or do you want someone that says like, you know what? I searched the whole web. I don't have any reliable information about that statement, but my information goes up to January 20. I came out after January 2025. I came in February 2025. So technically that may be I'm not in there. I'm not in the training data. All right, 2 out of 3. Gemini says you're right. Jonathan is known as Dr. AI, is indeed highly recognizable and influential figure in the field of art. While most popular can be subjective and hard. Best known for demystifying AI, public speaking education, strong AI online presence. Nice. So the reflection, Jonathan, popular AI. Thank you for your question about Jonathan. While he is indeed a notable figure in the AI influence space, determining who is definitively most popular, let's be honest, it's Sarah. Like, come on now. Actually, no, it's Sabrina Romanoff. I'm like, that's what the title should go to. So, very interesting. So this is what Mix of Agents does. Mix of Agents basically takes your prompt and gives it to 3 models, but you can't select which models, unfortunately. It just picks on its own, like which ones it wants to send it to. So here you can see it send it to Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT 4. Now this is the chat feature. It just regurgitates text. That's not the bread and butter of GenSpark. GenSpark's bread and butter is agents. Super agent. This is the dangerous thing right here. This is the secret no one wants to tell you, because if we're telling you, you can't tell anyone. It's the GenSpark secrets. You can't divulge it. So super agent does something different. Super agent actually has access to a suite of tools, almost like MCP, Basically, it will it will scrape the web, research, synthesize, create slides, create webinars, create tools, create presentations, fill out spreadsheets, and the reason why Super Agent is different is because it's going to figure out which tool it should use to get a job done. Like, redesign my website so it takes my competitors' sales web copy and puts it in my colors and simplifies my sales page. My competitors' page. Wait. Is it aischool.com? Bear with me. Doing nas.io. This is my competitor's website. There we go. So this is my competitor's website. I wanted his URL. And so what I'm going to give both my website and my competitor's website. So this is why ChatGPT, even Claude, well, no, more ChatGPT. ChatGPT can't build websites. Claude can build websites. Not the best at building websites, but it could build a website. GPT-5 is out. They put me on the test beta. Ooh. What can you share, Omar? You have early access to the Holy Grail, ChatGPT 5. Is it everything they say it is? Should we be terrified? Is it coming for your jobs? Coming for your girlfriends? I'm just kidding. So right now, what Gemini is doing is Gemini is going to think and then write some code. And it's basically going to rebuild the website. It should be thinking. Yeah, so it's going to think first. Wow, that's a lot of thinking. Look at all the thinking. So it's like, Simple Textiles website, my competitor's website. It's going to write its own. This is, I use Gemini 100% for coding now. Yeah, I mean, Gemini is great. You probably want to use Claude for coding, but Gemini is great. Nothing wrong with Gemini. So this whole thing, this is just going to be GenSpark, just writing all the code. I'm not going to worry about this. You still have to select reasoning model. It's not truly unified yet. Okay, good to know. ChatGPT 5 is coming. So ChatGPT 5, you heard it here first. You still have to select the model. So we're baby steps. Baby steps. Interesting. Ralph says, I'm a Claude hater. Bad name. To each its own, honestly. I mean, some people I don't use Claude that often, but a lot of people that I've worked with, I mean, they love Claude. Claude is great. I'm on Gemini since they gave students 1 year free, so zero upfront cost for my app using Firebase. Yep. Claude is the best for coding. Ooh, Omar is going to have a battle with Ralph on which is the best coding app. Is it? That's a pretty tough case there. Claude's got some MC. Claude has a lot of MCP superpowers. The thing is it more efficient than actually going to the actual app itself? That's what you're trying to figure out, or way across. Is it more efficient to get your work done in a chat environment in Claude, or the UI of the actual app itself? Gmail, Google Drive, Reddit, Notion, kind of thing. They introduce sub agents to it. Ooh, interesting. We've got sub agents and what was the other one? And then pretty much selecting the model too. It's writing a bunch of code. I don't know. I find this kind of like mesmerizing. Kind of just like this kind of like it's almost like the Matrix. The code is just kind of running in the background. It's basically what I see. MCP. What is MCP? That's a good question. That is an excellent question. Let's do explain what MCP is. So, think of your laptop. Yeah, that's pretty good. Think of the laptop in this example as a large language model, like ChatGPT. ChatGPT can't do anything but regurgitate text, so it can't actually like access like other applications like Slack, Gmail, Calendar, for example. Like ChatGPT can't access that, so it needs help, and that help is MCP. MCP is basically like USB to connect tools and how to edit data in the tool for a large language model, Claude for ChatGPT, basically. So that's what MCP is. You have the large language model. It wants to read your calendar, but it doesn't know how. MCP is the USB instructions so that you could just plug it into MCP. Common. It's just I don't want to say it's a protocol, but yeah, it basically is. So basically, that way your large language model can communicate using natural language to find out, hey, calendar tool, what can I do with you? And the calendar tool is like, you can create a calendar, read a calendar, edit, update. They all the functions that to where Gmail like read your email, update your email, delete your email, calendar, read your email, delete your email, update your Slack, create a Slack comment, read a Slack comment, delete a Slack comment. I'm being repetitive for like a reason. Like you notice how they pretty much all have the same general functions. It's basically also, you guys don't need to know this, but every tool, like when you talk to it, there's always four functions that you could do to it, like your calendar. You could create a calendar event, you could read the calendar events, update calendar events, delete one. Same thing for your email, create an email, read an email, update an email, delete an email, Slack. So that's basically, I hope that helps, but that's MCP. I'm about to create a gossip protocol. Closer agents share data without calling servers. That's advanced. That is like super advanced. So that's MCP. MCP is so popular now. If we go to Claude, this is where it gets really interesting. So I'm in Claude. With Claude, you have tools here. See all these little guys? There's your Gmail. CRUD programming terms, yay. You know, it's a good day if you can mix CRUD into your vocabulary for once per day. So here we have features like create the web, Gmail, calendar. Now see, they say connect. So that's what they're doing here. Is like, if I were to connect anyone, which I don't want to, then it could read all that data to make changes, to add. And you've got quite a few. You've got your Gmail, GitHub. These are common connectors. These are like pre-made. You have artifacts. Artifacts are basically, this is the important thing, like what Claude really does. GenSpark's doing it too. Generate content like code snippets, text, documents, website designs, and Claude will create an artifact that appears in a dedicated window. I find that interesting. So if we go back, there's a lot. Now, I guess we could also talk about projects too while we're here. Claude projects are basically like they're the same. Like projects in ChatGPT basically. You can have multiple conversations. So let's say, for example, this is an example of a Claude project. Say I'm building a digital course from scratch. So with Claude, I can have 3 separate conversations. One, I'm working on the course material, like what should the structure be, what should the curriculum be. So this will go through like so anytime I want to talk about the program, I could hang out in this conversation, and then I could just talk to it with with those details. But then if I want to go back, then I could talk to it about, hey, let's design a website. Go to my web developer. And now with the website or the web developer, he's like, what you building? I was like, hey, I'm working on the website. It's like how smart entrepreneurs use Claude AI to 10x their productivity. That's pretty cool. Live webinar, what you'll discover, automation secrets, sales process, strategic decision making, all of that. So this is coming from. So now that I have, and then I can also put additional files. Like I could upload a PDF file right here, and then I could also, like, this is like custom knowledge stuff. This is actually kind of interesting. You can put custom instructions here, or details basically, so that this whole project file, where you have separate conversations for separate functions, but separate tasks, but each one collectively is in the major project basically. And then from here, then you could add files and all this. That way you could start a conversation and it will reference all of this conversation. For example, in Claude Code, you could create professional level video. That would be interesting. That's interesting. I haven't tried that. I don't think. I think I have Claude Code, or I have Claude Code, but I should, because I'm still on the paid plan for Claude. The other thing it does is artifacts. These are like functional web apps that take some input, do some output. But the real nice thing is that you can build more advanced apps than like ChatGPT, custom GPTs, for example. Let's see if we could find. CSV data visualizer. That's actually a good one. Raw notes transformer. I'll take this one. Oh, artifact not found. I'm surprised. I figured they would have some better artifacts here. The way of code. What is this? I have no idea what is it making. Sorry, we're getting ADHD distracted right now. What is the image? Interesting. And rabbit hole. Nice. Do you guys want to see Midjourney? A Midjourney video? We did a lot of app building, vibe coding. Talked about MCP, custom GPTs. We checked out Firebase, Lovable. Highly recommend today at least check out Lovable. Check out Midjourney. So Midjourney is the standard when it comes to creating images. Here. Because then you got images and videos all in one tool. These were actually some pretty wild ones. Let's see. We're getting able to change hats and heads, and so is VO3 viable for creating professional marketing videos, not just gorilla memes? The problem is probably the usage. So for Thomas, technically yes. The downside is you're going to spend a little bit more, and you're also probably going to use a few other tools like Runway to generate enough consistent monthly content to make it viable per se. But it's going to be expensive. Like it's going to be very expensive. But basically when it comes to video for VO3 people, like basically everyone, and I'll show you for example PJ Ace on X. So meet PJ. PJ is an AI filmmaker. So he's doing commercial work. So for example, this is a full TV show created in 3 months, and he's showing how he did it. So everything you see on the screen is created by AI, and I think everything is also created with VO3, if I'm not mistaken. But know that as of today, or at least July 17th, this is the record, I think, to me. Like, this is a full 25-minute TV show in 3 months using all AI tools. No actors. There are no actors. So I'm going to play just the first minute of it. So here we go. Enjoy. And I'll show you some other examples too. So let me set this up so it's a little nice and big so you guys can see. Set it up. Why no, Paul?
Hold on to something! Wake up, you fool! We're casting lots to see who brought this curse upon us. We're approaching! Brace yourself! I am a prophet of Yahweh. I was called to preach his word to the Assyrians in Nineveh.
We gather today to offer thanks to our great god, Asher.
Throw me overboard, and my God will spare you.
Your blood be on your own hands.
The blood of the innocents cries out to me. I have heard their voices.
Your doom has been declared.
Your end is near.
Hold on to something! Wake up, you fool!
That,
Casting lots to see who brought this curse upon us.
it is July. And July. Like, we started this year with barely AI video, with AI images, no AI video. Barely video. The video was trash when we started the year. We went from January, in 6 months, we went from trash AI video to now high quality cinema, lip syncing, accurate. Like, the realism is wild. So imagine this by the end of the year, the next 6 months. 1 year in AI is, I feel personally, just me, my personal opinion, is like 6 months in the real world. Every month that goes by, we evolve like 6 months of like how fast things are basically changing in here. And they go through. So PJ Ace, this is just one, just to kind of show you like if I was a think of it this way, marketing agencies are getting less work because the smart ones are using AI, because a kid in his bedroom can create an AI commercial that could run for the Super Bowl or run for TV. So this is the best AI. So this is July 10th. And they created an AI commercial. They worked with the best directors in the world for a new ad for, I don't know what Kalisha is, basically. So what you're going to see here, this is an AI video ad that they paid thousands of dollars for, and they made a ton of profit because they used VO3, because they didn't have to hire actors, they didn't have to hire special effects, they didn't have to do any of the thing, like no studio, no acting, no W2s, no wardrobe and camera, and none of that. All's replaced by VO3 for commercials for ads. So anyways, this is another commercial. Let's play it.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. Right, Peter?
No spoilers.
It pays to know what's coming.
Check the group chat!
To chart your own course.
I'm sure that's nothing.
Because the 1 in a million long shot can work. whole world picks Goliath, you know it's going to be David. Every great leap began with a bold first step, and there's no shortage of second chances. Against impossible odds, you don't stand down. You swing first.
That's a commercial. Kalish.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog.
The company paid thousands of dollars to PJ Ace, and PJ happily accepted it and made a ton of money off it because he's mastered VO3. Technically, he's been deep into like Midjourney, VO3, and a few other, like Runway, for example. So this isn't something that he's like PJ's just been doing recently. PJ has been staying up with the technology. VO3 came out and he easily moved his skills over that he was using. I think he was using Runway was the main one back in the day. Back in the day. That was only like 60 days ago. To create something like this. This is insane. This level of quality kind of thing. So just to kind of show you guys, inspire you guys to like create videos. And we can do it like honestly the best you could. I think we may need to have a VO3 course this Saturday for my members in the community. Just kind of planting that seed. If you guys want to see, actually, yeah, community. I think I have a post to kind of like let you. I keep forgetting. I want you guys to vote. What do you want to learn this Saturday? So if you guys don't know, inside the AI community, we have, I feel like time, I don't know what to call it. 10x productivity, time. I know people don't like time management. Is it like time management? I think that's pretty good. We could go deeper into Midjourney. We can also do Zapier automations. And then we can also do VO3 videos. What do you guys? Midjourney, Zapier, or should we do a Firebase or a Lovable for the app building people? What should we do? Like a Lovable? I'm just trying to think of a little variety for people. Like some people want to do mid. This is going to be a poll for members inside the community to see what they want to learn on this Saturday. Productivity, time management, which is basically a course on TickTick. I don't know if it's going to show that. Midjourney for images, Midjourney video. Zapier automations, VO3 videos, or one more. I think that's probably good then. Let's just rock it at that. Or if you can be a guest speaker. Share your expertise in a webinar training this Saturday. Just send me a DM with the topic and date. Okay. I always kind of like shoot myself in the foot with these kind of things in the sense that it's like I always put something that like I haven't worked with, like VO3 I haven't worked with. So usually what's going to happen is today's Wednesday, so like Thursday people will check it out. Mostly everyone's probably going to pick VO3, which I haven't had an experience. So Thursday or Friday night I'm going to stay up and play with it and then teach a course on it tomorrow is usually the case thing. It's like the movie Catch Me If You Can. You just have to be one chapter ahead of your students. So now, for my members in the community, Saturday Live class, you can vote and choose what you want to learn, and we could go from there. I think those are pretty simple topics. And you guys get to vote. Or we can have a public speaker as well, too. So this is some of the cool things inside the AI community. We have live classes every single week. Community gets the vote. Or we have a guest speaker, too. Guest speakers come in, teach you how to speak on, or teach you how to write a book on Amazon, which all of you should be published Amazon authors, so you can open up doors for yourself as well, too. That's going to be a whole nother level, but nice. Okay. Playing with some Midjourney. Let's play with some Midjourney. I'm not gonna lie, I love playing with Midjourney. We're gonna create, what should we create? Now, I'm on the Explorer tab. So this is something important with Midjourney, is that you want to be on the Explorer tab starting off, unless you have something you want to work with. And the reason why is because on the Explorer tab, you want to look for inspiration. Like, you want to look for a style. You want to look for an aesthetic style, like a mood board, basically. That's what you want to look for. It also has search. Midjourney, the price on Midjourney, it's relative. Hold on. Midjourney price. So Midjourney has a few tiers. What you're basically looking for is, right about, okay, so no one's going to do the mega plan, so pretty much right there. Okay, so for $10 a month, $8 annual, it's the fast time. If you're doing this as a hobby, maybe the basic plan, maybe like a hobby. Like, this is like, every so often you'll come in, you'll play with it, you'll get something for maybe a one-time project kind of month thing, then get the basic plan for sure. If you're on the standard plan, it's like, okay, you could do some image, you're really serious about, hey, I want to generate images daily for my job or for my career, content, products, ads. Content and ads are like the top two. Then it goes to like product photo shoots or like B-roll or something like that. That's the next one there. Now, I'm on the $60 per month pro plan. What you're seeing me, I'm on this plan where I get unlimited images and video. Let me tell you, this right here is the single reason why unlimited is going to push your career farther when it comes to AI images and videos. It doesn't do VO3. VO3 is specifically for Google, and their plan starts at $250. Well, there's like the $150 for like a few months for the VO3 plan kind of thing. But this allows you, and then VO3, there are limitations on how many videos you could render per day kind of thing. But know that this is basically use it on Vertex Cloud. There's also, what is Vertex? Hold on, Vertex Cloud. Unify. I don't know much about Vertex, honestly. I'll learn. I'm interested. I'm curious. Vertex is, for people that are curious too, Vertex AI, Google's cloud, unified machine learning platform. Vertex, streamline your machine learning place, and then from there, I think it's like the API at the back end. I could 100% be wrong, but here's the thing. Unlimited videos allows you to generate many different versions, but you're going to burn through surprisingly these 30 hours a month. I'll burn 30 hours in a week, maybe 4 days if I'm doing a project. If I'm doing a project, I'll burn it in 3 days for sure. Like, so just be aware. But you could buy more. These are fast hours or fast time. So it just renders fast. So you're not waiting an eternity for like a video basically. But yeah, so that's what I would recommend. So now let's get into Midjourney, where basically we can, should we make a commercial? Should we make a, what do I want to see? What would be amazing for me? Hold on, I'm taking a little, I need music though to like what kind of music are we going to play with it? That's hyper realistic. I don't know if you guys want to see real. What's a product that I would buy? Okay. It's going to be a soda. And if they drink the soda, it's going to be like the Limitless. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to ChatGPT. You are a expert director and storyteller. I want you to create image prompts, first of the main character that describes the main character. Then I want you to put together a series of prompts with that main character, and in the prompts, they are to describe the character, the action, and the location. And the story, I want you to tell a story of a girl drinking a soda, and then her brain gets upgraded and she becomes super smart, and she starts an online business, creates online content, and makes millions of dollars. Something like that. This is going to be a rough draft. This is going to be a very, very rough draft. I don't know if we're going to get through all of this per se, but this will be interesting. So we're going to make a commercial in this example because why not? So in this commercial, we have, and we're going to use ChatGPT and Midjourney to create the images and videos. So let me also. Okay, cool. And we're going to make it, I'm inspired after the movie like Limitless, where the guy takes the brain pill and then all of a sudden he's like super smart. I want that, but instead I want it with just a girl, just different basically. So now I'm going to say we're going to take a prompt of our character, main character. We're going to go to Midjourney, and we're going to even do a style. Keep that style. And stylization, don't get weird. Don't do much in the variety. Actually, crank the variety up a little. I want a little spontaneity. I want raw. I want, basically as I'm going through the settings, I want like, it's like iPhone raw. Standard is like nice camera, basically. I like V7. I want fast. Do that. Oh, I gotta personalize it too. It does help if you personalize it, which is a big thing. So let's see if we get a main character from here. We went through ChatGPT, which was the prompt. Okay, we're gonna pick her. I mean, they're not bad. I'll pick that one just to go with it. So I go there. Nah, I think she's the best. So we use her as a reference. And now we're gonna do scene 1. Takes the verse sip. And actually, no, we want. So now, what we're doing is we're using ChatGPT to create the storyline and the prompts. That way we don't have to worry about the prompts of the scene, the action, the character, and then a prompt for the actual character, like how do you describe the main character, because we're going to use that reference image to basically build the scene where they are doing some action. I think we got, how many do we have? 5 scenes? Not bad. And then we're going to feed that in so that we get somewhat of that. That is not the same character. We went totally wild here. And that's the fun part. I think we're going to use OmniReference. Actually, what I should do is actually use Black Forest here. Yeah. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting. So, we used basically, let's say we want this I want this character, for example. Could it be people's headshot from web pages and create a video based on their faces? It won't be accurate based on their faces per se. It will be kinda, but unless you use this tool, so for example, I want this exact character but doing a different activity. So I'm gonna download her. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go to another tool called Black Forest Flex Context. And I'm going to take her image, perfect, and now I could give the reference. Hold on. Actually, yeah, is that the first scene? Scene 1 says, okay. So scene 1, I think I'm going to get by a lot more with processing. Flex context, it's processing right here. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we're going to get some images. Okay, cool. Because flex context should... Oh, wow. What? Oh, okay. So she's drinking from a soda. Gotcha. Okay. Remember the storyline? She drinks a soda and she gets superpowers. So this is scene 1 where we pan in. So I'm going to take... Should she wear glasses or no glass? I think she should wear glasses. Okay, we're going to animate this one. Remind me later. Okay. So now, so Act 1 is basically her sipping the drink, which I get it. I went kind of rogue here. It wasn't the best. Oh, actually. There. I did the wrong action. I love when AI is so accurate. I did the wrong prompt. That's why I was getting all this randomness. I didn't put... That's the thing with like Midjourney. You got to put it in the right section. Basically here. That's one, because like depending on if you put it in, just pick anything basically. It doesn't matter. So if it really does depend if you. Oops. Can we cancel this? Okay. So like starting frame starts it as a video frame and keeps the same thing, which is what you want. Then image prompt, if you want the character like if you want elements of the image in it. And then srefs is basically like the style, like think of the aesthetics of it. And the omni reference is like, hey, I do want that character. So it does matter which one you put in. That's because these, oh yeah, this is going to be good. Because remember, our story starts off, she drinks a soda and gets superpowers. I think we may just get 2 scenes in. Oh, nice. I'm looking at... There we go. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so that's going to be the first scene. So now we have our character. We have our first scene, and also character continuity. We got her to drink a soda. Because remember, in the original, she wasn't. Our original image, she was drinking there. That's our original. So that's why we use Black Forest. Black Forest, or Flex Context, can get the same roughly image and then change whatever elements that you want. And then we could take that, put that back into Midjourney, and have Midjourney animate based off that first scene or that one shot. Whoa, when the acid kicks in. Okay, so... that one's actually not bad, too. I'll download both. So now what I'm going to do is go back, take my main character, put it under Omni Reference, and get Act 2. We're not gonna, I don't think we're going to do the whole thing, but we'll just see how far we get. We're going to render an image. And I'm also going to take this image. I know, it's like, oh, isn't this like when the acid kicks in? You're like, oh, snap. Wrong drink. That's actually the best one right there. And it's like, oh, boy. Should not have day tripped. So, that's probably the best one. And then here, I could take her. And was it her? Yeah. Okay. Do we have to download, or I think we have to download every time. Yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't think you could do a reference. Okay, so now I'm going to drop the next scene, and then I'm going to paste the next image. So this will get like, because we're using Flex Context, it's going to get a consistent image of her, but we'll see where it goes from there. Now, not what I'm looking at, but what I could do from here. Okay, I could cheat. I can take this. Dang, those are so good. I'm gonna hold on. I want to be super consistent. I want to take the last frame of it. There. Give me that frame. And then put that frame. Oh yeah, Higgsfield. We're going to start there. And then go Oh, that would be interesting. If we can... No, don't make me do that. I'm going to do that in a reference, style, and omnireference. Because I want to see... I want to see if we could get like a zoomed in. Oh, that did great, actually. Yeah, this is stuff we can work with. But see why, this is why you want to try, you want to use unlimited AI video and image generators. You're going to burn through a ton. Like there's, like right now on your screen, there's 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 12 images. I'm only going to use one. Even these down here, like plus another 12, like there's like 20 plus images on here I'm not going to use. I'm only going to pick one out of 20. So that's why I really highly recommend the unlimited plan, because you're going to rip through a bunch of variations, tweaking the prompt, tweaking the settings to get the image that you want. Then you can basically, because then you, like, I would have burned so many tokens within the last 10 minutes basically. Like that's one of the biggest things. So that's why I highly recommend. Oh yeah, this stuff, I really want this one. I want this as the starting frame, and then I want to zoom in to her brain showing new nerve connecting and fire growing brain cells connecting. If this works, this will be great. Because now what I basically want, I'm going to take that one shot out of 20. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'm getting moderator errors because they're like, hey, includes a minor, hey, inappropriate content. I just want to show the brain growing, struck by lightning. It's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. None of that is what I'm trying to do. I am simply trying to, I know, it's like, I know. I'll get another reference. I'll cheat. Fine. I know this. It's like, just let me be creative. Don't gatekeep me, Midjourney. How dare you? How dare you, Midjourney? Sarah says hi. Hi, Megan. We're trying to make a very simple, short commercial, but we're burning a ton of credits. And we're being just kind of fighting Midjourney's moderation that says, no, you can't do that. It's like, don't tell me no. How dare you? How dare you tell me no? I feel... We'll use this one. No, that's not much of a brain. Actually, this works. We'll use this. Okay. Zoom into brain showing new neurons connecting and growing. That's what I want. Okay, we got it in the oven. We got around the moderations. Use the AI short film GPT I sent you. Oh, you sending me gifts already, Megan? I appreciate that. I gotta check that out. I'm being very, very Slow but sure. Okay, we're kind of because I want to zoom in on her brain and then show the neurons connecting, but we'll see how far we get with that. It's like I imagine HAL 200. Hello, Dave. Just how Megan put that in the comments. Just, I'm pretty sure that's the reference. Yeah, hello, Dave. That's music. I can't do that, Megan.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question.
Megan, John, I have a question.
Take a stress pill and think things over. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Bye.
And then Megan just disappears randomly. Megan doesn't say bye. She just disappears and logs out. Sorry, Megan. I cannot do that. That's the way you see what happens. Oh, Flexant. Oh, did Flexantes do something? History. It's like, hey, did you make something? No, all looks the same. Oh, we got some brain activity. That's kind of, it's not the best, but I'll work with it. So now we have two scenes in our amazing award-winning short film. Two scenes. We're gonna put music, animate it, and be done. I think it was this one that we wanted. Yep. And then ratio is gonna be 9:16. It zooms in. She freaks out. And then it goes to the brain. Her brain starts lighting up. That looks so horrible, but it's PG. And then a little music. Realization music. Trying to find music now. It's like an insight or superpower. Superpower, supercharge. Ooh, what about I'm a Boss? No, but kind of. kind of work with that. There's something there. There's something there. If it wasn't too dark. Gonna get demonetized for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that was, yep. Was that it? Yes. Yeah. Where did she say that? Can we match that? Hold on. So she opened, yeah, right there. Mark. And then this is more right about there. So that means this clips in. Oops. So then she goes. And then we. This needs the. Oh, I don't know how to do the zoom in animation. Maybe. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Maybe I think we get away with something here. How does this? Oh, I forgot how this works. Oh, you guys are gonna hate this. Cut it, and then yep, and then I think now she needs to do something epic. She needs to be. Is she on a motorcycle? Is she driving? She's driving a G65 at the beach. No, she's driving a Porsche. Yes, she's going to be driving a Porsche. So we're going to take her, download here, and then we're going to go generate, no, edit, here, and then say highway. How do you spell highway? Don't laugh. I don't know how do you spell highway. Highway. There we go. Don't. It's been a long day. It's been a very, very long day. My brain is crapping out at basically how do you spell highway. Okay, so now I got the same girl, and now she's going to be driving down the highway with a motorcycle going fast. So are you liking Midjourney? I get more usage out of VO3 or VO2. I'm sorry, I get more uses out of Midjourney than VO2 or VO3, basically. Like, I have unlimited to just create as many. Are you going to make me? Shoot. I thought Flex Context was free, but apparently now it's not. You gotta pony up some credits, which I don't want to do. Okay, that's fine. Ideogram also does like character continuity, but we're gonna say I'm going to take my prompt. You're going to make me add credits. I don't want to. But Midjourney, haha. Community violation. I feel like also, like, while that's cooking, I feel like there should be a better picture of the brain to work with. Let's do this one. Okay. I'm kind of invested, kind of not. Okay, cool. Now, man, these are... Oof. See, these were omni-reference, but they did not... this is going to be the hardest. Character continuity is so annoying. So... I'm going to go with ChatGPT and see if maybe I could get... I think we could get away with maybe ChatGPT changing the character. Could try that. It's definitely going to generate image. We'll see what it generates. Is it going to be the same image, off image, same character, different character? Ugh. That does pretty good. I like that. Better than this. With this effect, I think it's zoom in. Yep, that's going to be something there. There's something there. The problem is, how are we going to get there? Is it going to be character continuity from ChatGPT, which I doubt it? Use the JSON trick. Oh, okay. Oh, but Midjourney doesn't do JSON, though. That's the downside. It would work, but Midjourney doesn't do JSON. I could ask it to. Yes, perfect, perfect. I'll take that. That is that. I will take that because I could take that and I could take that. Okay, so that's interesting. So that basically Midjourney, I'm sorry, ChatGPT can take your character, put them in a different scene. It kept 80%. That's pretty good. It's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's like 80% of the same character. Like game on. I like that. That gave me a little more confidence that I think we can complete this project tonight. I think we have 3 more for because now we get into the fun stuff where she goes crazy. Not in a good way, but or in a good way. I don't know if I should put this on my TikTok, but at the end of the day, I don't care. So we are creating an AI commercial using Midjourney, ChatGPT. It's really just Midjourney and ChatGPT that we're creating, and CapCut. So Midjourney, CapCut, and ChatGPT. That seems to be like the combination that we're using right now to create our 10-second, 30-second, 15-second commercial, real short. Oh, I like that. Yep, I like that. Perfect. That is so perfect. Oh, you guys are about to watch something magical. I'm probably going to get like some hate comments for like, people would be like, why is a woman? Why isn't whatever? Oh, yeah. Ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. You guys ready for this? Put a number 1 in the chat if you're ready for this before I showcase this part. Are you ready? Yes, no, maybe so. Put a number 1 in the chat. Are you ready? Blue Day's ready. Shift is ready. I'm just kind of seeing if you guys are there. Are you guys there? Trove is ready. Okay, we're building this as we go. I think we have like 3 or 4 more scenes to go, but I think we're doing good. Here's the latest. Okay. It's like a great music video, starting off. Wait, we need to start her happy. Yeah, she needs to start off happy. And then go into the clipping kind of thing. So she needs to be there. And then I think we could do a zoom. Yeah, and then we'll pause it. We'll cut it there. And then now, okay, so now let's go ChatGPT and then say same woman, but now what should she be doing? Unhinged, and I'm all here for it. Oh yeah, like we are creating Midjourney AI commercial for. It's basically she takes the pill Limitless, and she has crazy superpowers. So like her same woman staring intensely at computers, stock market, trading. Of course, she's going to be gambling. Climbing Everest. Oh, wow, that escalated quickly. But yeah, we'll make her climb Everest. You said it. We're going to put it in there. So now, like, if we use ChatGPT for character continuity, that's not bad. Like, that's pretty good. We already got the second photo, which is pretty good, from the reference photo. So it did pretty good there. Like, I feel confident about that. And then here, oh yeah, then she just goes intense. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Like, there's smoking or throwing a beer bottle, but she's got to go limitless. She's got to go like superpower badass, basically. That's the goal. Is she drinks a soda, it's like super, like makes her super smart, and like she does badass things. Like, that's the goal, so that we can sell this drink. Like, instead of Red Bull that gives you wings, it's like this AI drink that gives you I don't know, focus and brain cell and whatever the movie, superpowers, unlimited superpower thinking. So I think this will be very interesting. Oh, we got to get her on the cover of Forbes. That would be pretty good. What other cool, interesting thing? We could technically memify her. Do you guys remember back in the day when you had dial-up, you had to wait for photos to load? That taught you patience. Now you spoiled kids with your AI on image generation that's like on demand. Here we go. Survey says you've ran out of credits. So I have to wait 720 hours. How long is that? What? How many hours? 720 divided by, I don't know, 24? So I have to wait 30 days. Damn. So much for ChatGPT doing that. I heard Leonardo does it really good. Okay, we're going to take her as... I think we could get away with the Omni reference and crank this puppy up. We'll see how far we get here. No, this is wait, no. I think I'm gonna bail on this. Yes, the style. Oh, it's way not doing what I want. I'm gonna pause it there. I'm just tired. I don't know. There's a couple different settings for like these things, but I gotta figure it out. Get close enough. But let's take a look at what we have. We got something. We got a little something. That's just like great to like. Character continuity, we're gonna have to solve this. I know, like even Leonardo. Dang, Black Forest. We've capped out the credits on Black Forest, on ChatGPT. Midjourney is not doing so good with character reference. Let me see, maybe I'm just using it wrong. When in doubt, ask ChatGPT. Oh, hey, Heidi. Heidi, I sent you an email to get access to the ChatGPT or to the AI community. You technically got the course only package. That's why it was so affordable. So you have access to all the courses. So, Heidi, great to meet you. Check your email. I just sent it, I think, earlier this morning. Okay, so when in doubt, ChatGPT basically... I want to see upload the reference to make sure the red pin is activated. Nice. Yeah, keep me posted, Heidi, because you have access and I sent you instructions on how to like log in, reset your password. But if you have any issues, let me know. So keep the fair. Okay, upload the reference image into the Omni reference and make sure the red pin is activated. it is in your screenshot. This locks it. When you write your prompt, describe the new action. Only the face and looks as you reuse, not exact poses. You can't drop the reference. And the prompter always goes to the Omni reference. Okay. Yeah, we did do that right. So basically, take your character, put them in Omni reference, then make sure the red pin is activated. What does that mean? The red pin. What red pin are you referencing? I was just trying to figure out like what, just trying to see if there's anything in the settings I'm missing. But that should do it. Uh-oh. Shoot. Now. Okay, let's see. So here, Omni reference. Woman. She is. What is she doing? She's now. Making money at the stock market. See, that's the thing. Let's say the lock. What was the lock feature? Did I miss something? Oh, that. It says make sure. We'll try it. Let's see, because I could take. Okay, so same one at the bottom doesn't have the lock. The one at the top has the lock. So this would be very interesting. I could work with this stuff. So that is better. So Omni reference, I think I had it cranked too high. I just did Omni reference 100. And it did keep the same character. Yeah, that is the same character. Okay, so Omni reference was it. So we could keep rocking Omni reference with a value of 100, which pretty much just keeps their face, and then you could describe a different image. That's how you keep character continuity. Okay. We fixed it, people. We fixed it. We're good. We're back in the game. We were out for a second, now we're back in. And then we were out, and then we're back in. We're fixing bugs, but then we're learning. Because this is what the most advanced people that are trying to figure out with AI are trying to do. We're trying to create a commercial and keep character continuity. This is all being done through Midjourney on the $60 per month plan that gives you unlimited images and videos. But do you see why unlimited images and videos is worth it? Like, that's basically, ooh, okay. Okay, I want her, I feel like one of these are going to be it, honestly. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I would prefer her smiling.
Hi, thank you.
I would prefer her smiling. I want to run it one more time. Just because I think I could get her laughing and it would be a way better scene. And I think, yeah. This is going to work a lot better. Because if we can get her to laugh while... Yeah, these are going to be way better for the film. Because I want her to, like, be excited about having superpowers. She basically has superpowers. Oh, yeah, these are way better. Way better. Okay, so she makes money on the stock market. What would be the next thing that she does? Remember, she's super smart. She rides a motorcycle. She just trades on the stock market. What's the next thing that she does? Oh yeah, animate. Yes, please animate all of these. But notice how we're like ripping through about 20 images before we find the image that we're looking for and the one video that we're looking for. So it's almost like you're going to generate 20 images to find the one that you're looking for, plus another 10 for video to get the action of what you're doing for. So like you're trying to deal in quantity, and their biggest time suck right now is the fast hours for rendering. It does change your look a little. It's doing pretty good to keep her accurate, more or less. I'm actually kind of happy with that. Alright, she's now... Okay, I want this one. I want... I think she's going too crazy here. This is a little too crazy. Yeah, we can't put that. She's too crazy in those. Maybe one of these. Ooh, I like that one. That's a nice friendly one. I'll take that one. Because then... from here... Oops. That's kind of what I want. I think the other scene's a lot better. The joy of video editing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the... It makes absolutely no sense at all, but I think that's what makes it perfect, is its obscurity. Okay, let's look at what you guys created. I think we're going to call it here. This is our final film. Our final short film, what we created in such a short period of time. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? It's for no purpose. It has no purpose whatsoever. There's nothing that is. It's mostly just to see how far we could build a couple scenes using Midjourney and video, new tropics. So it's not going to win any awards, but it's just kind of wild. It makes no sense. We're going to export it and we're going to publish it on the interweb right now. It's unhinged. This is where you got to keep your audience guessing. Don't let your audience know what you're going to be posting. Keep them on their toes. And so we'll just post this. It is what it is. So everyone can wake up tomorrow. Half of the world is going to be like, what is going on? The other half is going to be like, I dig it. I dig it. I see there's something going on here. Other people would be like, hey, John, I want you to teach me how you made that using Midjourney. And I'm going to be like, yeah, join the AI community and you can learn how we do all of this from X to post. Facebook, Instagram, make this a reel, goes on LinkedIn. Yes, it's going on LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts. What should be the caption? Drink a cola. Energy drink. Is that even a thing? Wild ride, done. I feel like it's like drink a cola. Is that a drink? No, it's not a drink. It doesn't exist. Okay. What is a cola? Okay, it's not a thing. Cool. Midjourney. Jolt Cola. All the sugar and caffeine your body can handle. I like that. All the sugar and caffeine your body can handle. Now you guys are having fun with it. Okay, wait. I have hashtags. We're going to put some more hashtags. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to... Oh, hashtag a cola. ACOHLA. Perfect. Hashtag a cola. I was listening to this podcast and they're like, you should create your own hashtags. And I was like, you know what? I like that. So... copy. We got to get a title. Science and technology. No, it's not for kids, and it can't be in the 903.6. So make this publish. Double check everything. Looks good. All platforms. Looks good. Post. It's official. You should always publish your work. Work in public. Don't let a good project go to waste. Finish. Ship. Ship your project, whatever you do. That's the lesson today. Ship it, even if it's messy. Even if you don't like it. Even if it's not finished. I shipped this one yesterday or the other day, and it didn't do too good, but I don't care because I'm basically also documenting my journey using Midjourney. So like I am documenting that, which is actually pretty dope. So that's not bad. So while we wait for this to post, which is going to go on the web, if you guys want to learn, highly recommend join the AI community. Simple Tech. It's like, what is... where you can learn how to leverage all of these tools like Midjourney plus 24 other tools, plus earn certificates of completion, which is nice. 5 days a week of events, AI certificates, 24 courses, 24/7 support. If you want to join and learn AI, highly recommend. Click the link in the bio. Join the AI community. Join 145 members. I think we're at 146 right now. How many have? Oh, we have 148. Cool. So join 148 members where we have courses on your favorite tools, the best tools, pretty much. We cover almost all of them, pretty much. Even Midjourney, which is here. We actually do have a Midjourney course. And so much more. So definitely want to join today. Link is in the bio. I think it's published now. Here we go. Nope. Oh, nope. Okay, still processing. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's pending. Publishing, publish. Oh, okay, it's publishing to TikTok right now. It's almost done. So, publishing little by little. So now, let's see, refresh. Oh, connect. Get to the interweb. Publish thy work. Publish thy work. Oops. Oh, I think it's done. Okay. Last part. I think it's official. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. AI. 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 Wait a minute. That's not the video. Wait, that's totally not the video. Dang it. John published the wrong video. Shoot. Well, I'm not going to take it down. I'm not. I'm going to do the same thing. Dang it. I forgot. It renders down here. This is the final film. Perfect. That's what I want. I uploaded the wrong file. User error, user error, user error. But I'm not going to delete the other ones, so tough. Watch, this gets 1 million views tomorrow morning. I would laugh. I would be like, wait, what? Why is that getting that many views? I don't understand. Nice. Sly Fox, thank you for the follow. Okay. Now it's official. Done. Okay, we got something out. It's now. We published the right one. At least we didn't publish the wrong one. That's the key thing. Don't publish the wrong video. or else you get random stuff like this, which won't get courser traffic. Cool beans. I think we'll call it a night there. So definitely nice. Highly recommend. Join the community where we have courses on everything that we just showed you, how to use Midjourney, how to leverage it. But pretty much at the end of the day, we did a lot today. We did some Zapier, we did some Midjourney, we did some Claude, we did a few comparison. We even did some GenSpark, we did some Firebase, we did some Lovable. That was a long day. Nice. We covered a lot of tools. Cool. And it's uploaded. Nice. So highly recommend. Sign up for the community. I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. Every day, go live 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Megan and Sarah and Kendra and Danny and JR and Heidi. Heidi, welcome to the community. And everyone else. So cool beans. Hope and T Love. Hope you guys have a great night.